So guys, we're in Ohio, Middletown, Ohio to be exact. And I'm currently up on the roof. We're gonna be either shingling this or medaling it. They're not exactly sure what they want to do yet. I think he actually already bought both, but we're gonna try to get a game plan together. And I'm gonna show you guys this roof and let you see what we're gonna be doing, what we're gonna be dealing with, how we're gonna go about doing it. Do a few time lapses of us working on it, and just hang out with us while we work today. Well, the next few days, I should say. But here you go, this is what it looks like. It's an old little farmhouse. And it's leaking all over. I don't think there's a spot on it that ain't leaking. Got shingles on one side and metal on the other. Ew, there's a pretty good soft spot. He may want to do a shingle over on this side, he talked like, so he may want to shingle right over these. As far as no real bad soft spots, I don't feel no what you call real bad ones, or see no real bad sagging spots. Well, that may be an option for him. Man, that metal side looks pretty rough though. It's been there a few days. Figured I'd show you guys what we're starting off with. There's my wife's aunt's house. They got a beautiful little farmhouse. There's the old chicken coop. They got a nice little farm here. We're getting her ripped off here, guys. You can look here and see they got rolled, that rolled roofing underneath this metal. When we get done, it'll look a whole lot better. It's hot, it's almost 100 degrees today. So guys, he ain't using this fireplace anymore, so we just tore this old chimney out. Just busted the block out and took the clay liner down below the roof deck. And then we'll just roof right over where that used to be. Then this Sawzall really came in handy for cutting some of that old metal around that chimney. It had one of those demolition blades on it, and it would zap right through that metal pretty good, and it went through that tar too. Somebody had like 2 inches thick of tar around that bottom of that chimney. And we eventually figured out that the sledgehammer, 2-pound sledge, and pulling the metal wasn't the best way. We ended up getting a flat post hole digging bar, and like an 8-foot bar, and you could slide that right up under that old metal and it would just rip it right off. So we eventually switched to that. But I don't know if you've noticed in this video or not, but my wife's Uncle Melvin, this is his little house, and he's in flip-flops. He's a pretty brave guy. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're up here on this roof this morning here in Middletown, Ohio, and we're already getting started. The sun's already up and it's already hot. So if you can look here, we're cutting this overhang off this house. We're putting a metal roof on here, so he's just cutting the overhang off and gonna put edge rakes on it. And if you look here, we got her about cut off. Let's do it on the other side. I'll put you in time lapse on that side. So my DeWalt 20-volt extreme battery-powered circular saw is pretty tough, but it didn't want to go through this roof deck at all. So it cut off that first part pretty easy because it was just OSB, but you'll see right here this old roof deck that's been there for probably 100 years, it did not want to go through it. So I got a fresh battery, thinking, you know, the battery's probably just dead. But it still didn't want nothing to do with it. And I was like, well, the blade must be dull, because, you know, I'd cut a lot of stuff with it, probably hit a few nails. So I go jump down the ladder, put a new blade on it, come back up the ladder, and I'm going to give that a try. Brand new spider blade, which are great blades. And I start cutting, and it does do better. I mean, it's a brand new blade, but that is like 1 inch thick hardwood roof deck. And those old hardwood boards are super, super hard, and that saw did not like it at all. I mean, it would drain a battery in just a couple feet of cutting. And I finally figured out that probably wasn't the best method in the world using that saw, but I kept going through batteries and just trying to push it through it. But you know, that thing's a tough saw, because it would just drain the battery down dead, and it cut until it did. After I got tired of trying, I said, well, that's got to be that hardwood, after I realized that's what it was. And you can see how fast it zipped through this regular pine boards, 1x pine boards. But man, when you get right there where that hardwood is from probably back in the early 1900s or whenever it was built, probably a 100-year-old farmhouse, it didn't like it. So I just let it rest for a minute, let it cool off. The saw was getting real hot. And got the good battery powered leaf blower and blowed everything off some, and blew the saw off a little bit there. What do you think about it, Mel?
Well, it looks like we've made a lot of accomplishments.
I'm proud of you, son. So guys, I broke my camera stand. It fell over in the wind and broke it, so I haven't been videoing or time-lapsing any. I haven't had a chance to go to Walmart and get a new one. But I'll show y'all what we got done so far, and I'll probably end this video with you just not knowing what it's going to look like. Sorry about that, but I broke my camera stand and I got to get this finished. And I ain't going to be able to go to Walmart before I can get it finished. But I'll show y'all what it looks like and let you know what it think. Y'all let me know what you think. And if you're mad at me because I'm not finishing the video, I'm sorry. And I didn't get a whole lot of footage, but I'm going to give you what I got. And I'll let you look at it right quick. So basically what we did, guys, is we put down felt underlayment on the whole roof deck, and then we took 1x8s treated and we nailed them every 6 to 8 inches, every 2 feet apart across that whole roof deck. And that's what we attached our screws to, or metal to. And the roof was kind of weak and kind of wonky and had some humps and valleys in it, but we just ran them 1x's to screw to. Hey guys, if you've watched to this part, you're probably a loyal subscriber of mine, and I do appreciate you. I want you to know that I'm sorry there's not many videos been coming out. As many of you know, here in eastern Kentucky, we've had a flood, and needless to say, I've been busy. Wide open every single day, about 6 days a week, sometimes 12-hour days, just trying to do my best to help people get back to a normal life. And I've been working a lot, and I haven't had much time to edit videos. But the ones I am editing, I appreciate you watching. If you would, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching GK Building. See you later.